So at the Agency Expo and meeting lots of good people, and I've been asked quite an interesting question by someone. They've got 3 people in their agency and they're about to hire their 4th, and their question is, do we keep 4 people focusing on one discipline, or do we split and have one person doing sales and one person doing engineering? And this is a question that impacts a lot of agencies that are looking to scale. Is there more value in 10 or 20 people doing one thing within a niche, or should you be covering 7 or 8 different niches within your agency? And I guess you're going to get different opinions. My personal view is that there's more mileage in early stages of growth of getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people working in one niche. And the reasons I recommend that you focus on one niche and do that really well is not just about going deeper into the market that you serve. It's really about the ability to collaborate and share market intelligence between people. If I'm doing sales and my buddy's doing engineering, when I pick up a sales job, he can't help me, she can't help me. And I'm basically running my own business, standing on my own. But when I'm working in a team of 5, 6 people that are working a very similar market to me, working with a similar type of client and a similar type of candidate, it's much more collaborative. Market intelligence that I gain, I can share with everybody else, and information my team gets, they can share as well. When I worked a desk, I worked a team doing part qualified finance and accounting, and I sat next to 6 people that did the same thing as me, and we all had the same 20-mile radius. So whilst we all competed with each other, our ability to provide candidates to clients quicker than anyone else was second to none in that market. And that leads me to believe that before you start thinking of switching from sales to engineering to HR, to think about, can we get 5 or 6 people to do that? The other angle is, from a leadership perspective, when you've got one person doing each discipline, when that one person leaves, all your knowledge about that market leaves. And so when you've got 5 people doing one market, if one person leaves, most of that knowledge is still retained in the business, and there's other people that can pick up that relationship. So what you've got to think about is, when you grow, think about, do you want to be a wandering generality, or do you want to be a meaningful specific? Because 5, 10, 20 people doing one thing is always going to be more effective than having 20 people standing on their own doing their own thing. You may or may not agree, so post a comment and let me know what you think. And please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or ask a question if you're watching on The Recruiting Gym. And if you haven't heard of The Recruiting Gym, check out therecruitinggym.com. It's the place where recruiters go to ask questions and get questions answered from their peers.